Hello students, I am Rinal Chaudhary and I am a biology teacher. So welcome back. We are doing a class on life processes for class 10 biology. So today we are going to discuss on the first life process, that is nutrition. But we will have a general discussion about nutrition, the modes of nutrition. So in this class we will be discussing on this topic, that is modes of nutrition, autotrophic modes of nutrition and heterotrophic modes of nutrition, whereas we will also have a discussion on nutrition in unicellular organisms. Next class we will be discussing in details about nutrition in plants, how they carry out photosynthesis, and nutrition in human beings. So to start with, in the previous video we have discussed nutrition can be defined as a process by which external source of energy, which is called as a food, can be transferred from outside the body to inside the body, because we need energy and food will give us that energy. And why do you need energy? For carrying out those maintenance processes, which are also called as life processes. Now do not forget that this food is not only external source of energy, but also it could be various other raw materials which are required for the general growth and development of the body. So nutrition includes transferring the external source of energy as well as other raw materials which are required for individuals' growth and development. Now coming to modes of nutrition, this is a revision. You have studied in earlier classes also that there are two basic modes of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now, heterotrophic mode of nutrition can be further divided into different types. They can be holozoic, saprotrophic, symbiotic and parasitic. So, we will have a detailed discussion on each of them. If we look at autotrophic mode of nutrition, see, remember one thing in biology I always tell the students, there are certain terms, if you understand the meaning of those terms, then you can understand the whole story behind it. If I break down the word autotrophic, auto means self, by itself, and the word trophic is somehow related to nutrition or feeding. Therefore, autotrophic means feeding or carrying out nutrition by itself. Now, it is a process by which inorganic raw materials from external source is converted to organic food by the organism itself, who is carrying out autotrophic mode of nutrition. Now, this is a little extra which is not there in your textbook. That is, autotrophic mode of nutrition can be of two types. Now, this classification is done based upon what is the external source of energy. Now, light, if it is used as an external source of energy, then that mode of nutrition is called as photoautotrophic mode of nutrition, which is carried out by the plants, famously known as photosynthesis, various bacteria known as blue-green algae or cyanobacteria, and even certain groups of organisms under protists. However, if the energy required for this mode of nutrition is obtained from certain chemical reactions, then that is called as a chemoautotrophic mode of nutrition, where energy liberated from chemical reaction is used as the source of energy. These are carried out by various organisms which are found in such places where light is not available. For example, deep under the sea where the light does not penetrate. So there are various bacteria which are found in such places. For example, Archaebacteria is one such type of bacteria. Coming to heterotrophic mode of nutrition, like I told you in the previous slide, that there are four different types. However, we can classify them as individual, that is where only one organism is involved in the entire process of nutrition. However, there can be other two types which are called as associative. Why? Because there can be two different organisms which are involved together in carrying out this mode of nutrition. Under individual, holozoic and saprotrophic, we are human beings who carry out this holozoic mode of nutrition. Holo, as in not the whole, rather whole things. That is, organisms, they feed on the whole food and digest them inside inside the body. After digestion, whatever is necessary is absorbed by the body. However, saprotrophic mode of nutrition is little opposite, where organisms they release the enzymes outside the body. See, remember in Holozoic also we are digesting the food using enzymes, but it is inside the body. But in saprotrophic, enzymes are released outside. So the digestion takes place outside the body, and then useful substances are absorbed inside the body. For example, there are various fungi who carry out this mode of nutrition. Symbiotic is that mode of nutrition where there are two organisms present together. Remember in class 9 you have studied about lichen, where fungi and algae, they remain in association, symbiotic association. It's a mutual relationship. It's like a give and take. Now what fungi do is they absorb the raw materials, and what algae do is using the raw materials they carry out the food. They synthesize the food because they can carry out autotrophic mode of nutrition, and then they share it with the fungi. So call fungi as the father of the family, algae as the mother of the family. Parasitic mode of nutrition is where there are two organisms, that is, one is parasite and the other is host. Now in this case, host is not gaining anything from the parasite, or the parasite gains nutrition from the host. For example, like lice that you have in the hair, I hope you don't have it, tapeworm inside the intestine, or in case of plants there is a plant called as Cuscuta. Now what they do is they, like Cuscuta, they grow on another host plant. Lice or tapeworm, they grow in the human body, either inside or outside the human body, and absorb nutrition from them. Obviously, the host has to incur some loss, but not necessarily host need to die in this case. In unicellular organisms, when we look at nutrition, then please understand they have a very simple mode of nutrition. Many bacteria, they carry out saprotrophic mode of nutrition like fungi. There are many bacteria who carry out autotrophic mode of nutrition. It can be both photoautotrophic as well as chemoautotrophic. Unicellular eukaryotic organisms like amoeba, paramecium, they normally carry out what is called as holozoic mode of nutrition. That is, they engulf the whole food. Now, let us have a detailed understanding on how nutrition takes place in amoeba. So, we have a series of diagrams here to understand. There is a diagram in your book also. Remember that diagram is very important from exam point of view. However, this is a more detailed diagram. What you see here is the first step called as ingestion. Do you see here some special structures known as pseudopodia are formed? These are extensions of the cell body where plasma membrane extends out. Pseudo means false, podium means fig. So you call it as a false fig. Why do you call it as false fig? Because they are temporal and they are also used for movement or locomotion. However, here it is not for locomotion. Here, whenever there is any food particle nearby, they form these projections, and in the second, they can see they are engulfing the whole food. In the process, they make a vacuole, which is called as a food vacuole. Within this food vacuole, digestion will take place. After digestion, necessary things will be absorbed into the cytoplasm of the body. Then assimilation, that is, the food which is absorbed is utilized for the cell's growth and development. After that, whatever waste is produced is thrown out, and that is the egestion. Undigested food, if anything is there which is not necessary for them, it is thrown out from the cell body. Similarly, if we look at paramecium, they also carry out this holozoic mode of nutrition. A typical diagram of paramecium is shown here. You can see there is a specialized structure here which is called as the cytostome, which is like the mouth of the organism. So through that the food enters. They also make a food vacuole here. You can see this food vacuole is going like this. The process is being shown where again the things are digested and important necessary things are absorbed, assimilated, and then if there is anything which is left out which is waste, not required, then it is thrown out. So it's the similar steps that we have seen in amoeba that takes place in paramecium also. Both are called as holozoic mode of nutrition. So this was mode of nutrition in unicellular organisms, and previous to that we have studied in general the autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Based on what we have discussed, if you look at your What are the differences between autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition? The most important hint on this is that autotrophic mode of nutrition, they take in inorganic raw materials and convert it to organic food. In heterotrophic mode of nutrition, however, organic raw material is taken in as food. Some extra questions that you can think of: differentiate between holozoic and saprotrophic mode of nutrition, differentiate between symbiotic and parasitic modes of nutrition, how do bacteria present deep under ocean carry out autotrophic nutrition? We call chemoautotrophic. Draw a set of 4 diagrams to explain the process of nutrition in amoeba. Here I am referring to that diagram of amoeba nutrition that is there in your book. You have to draw those diagrams to explain the process. Name the structure in paramecium that is used for engulfing food. What was that? And that was cytosome. How do the food reach there? That is, the cilia which are present on its surface, they are beating continuously to bring the food which is normally present in water. So with water currents, the food comes and enters through that cytosome in paramecium. So thank you, students. This was a brief class in general what is nutrition. In next class we are going to discuss about life processes chapter again, specifically plant nutrition, and that is nothing but photosynthesis. So if you like this video, share it more so that your friends can also benefit, and do subscribe to my channel so that you keep getting the next videos on these topics. Thank you.